next generation decided to say hello to me. Want to try a crab apple? Hello. Oh, you want to play? Here. It's very good. I think you were the one that was hopping around when you were just a little baby, touching me all the time. Get him, get him. You got away. You got away. You're just 5 feet from me, aren't you? Just say hello. Do you smell it? Yep. It might be a little tart for you, but it's good. I ate some already. I have to save the rest. Really? Starting to wonder how young you are. You don't have much white around your eyes. Not much camouflage. Don't want to try the apple? No apple. Hmm? You just want to play. So I just want to film you. I'm not much in a playful mood. I've been working all day. Well, I'm playing with you, my way. It's good. It's wet. It's tasty. It's got sugar. Yum, 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 yum. Mosquitoes bugging me. Well, anyway, thanks for the visit. I got more to do, so you just go ahead and have your dinner. And don't worry, kid, I don't hunt my friends. Anyway, so you folks can see that it's totally wild. This is where I'm at. Liking that apple after all. You're welcome. It's for you. It is. Somebody's getting ready for an early winter. Pointing at the wrong logs. I wanted to see if I was after his stuff or not. Trying to find a shot through juniper branches this time. A lunar eclipse night just before my 50th birthday. As hard as life has been, it's not an exciting time for me. Marks another year of wishes and goals not met.
Why do I share this? I should ask myself. Why go through this trouble? To gain some kind of acceptance or approval, attention, or to prove I know what I know, to show my unique lifestyle and the benefits of it. Well, there's so much hardship that is involved as well. But even in the civilized city life, there's still just as many hazards. At least as many hazards. But compared to nature, hazards amongst fellow human beings are far better disguised, far more chaotic and erratic than what you find in nature. In nature, most is what it appears to be. To those of us who pay attention to it on good days and bad. So, the Douglas squirrel, alias pine squirrel, alias chicory, has been running quite energetically through the pine trees and plucking all of these loose and then stashing them away for food. The thoughtful person would wonder and deduce, how is this an easier source of food than anything else out there? It has really sharp little spines on it, thorns, pines, really damn sharp. There was one time some years ago when I decided to cut one open. I cut it sideways and found that there were green seeds inside, and I tasted a few and they were actually pretty palatable. Let me try to clear my voice up. Even though the seeds were green inside, they were palatable. Now, this little squirrel is storing these away. I decided to collect some that were, well, on my trail. I made a pile out of them, thinking either the squirrel will come along and start collecting and stashing them, or I'll find something to do with them myself. Surprisingly, they're starting to open. And seeds are falling out. Fairly mature seeds. I've eaten them this way before, and they are pretty good. They're not entirely mature, but they are edible. It's a decent taste. So, if you need a food source in the wild, that's just something to consider. But if you kill that little squirrel, or if you take its food source entirely and starve it to death, next year, these will not be there for you. You have to make a deal. You have to work symbiotically. I'm going to put these into a bag and let them open up. Now, from what I've read, the seeds of plants have a lot more protein. The sprouts of plants are high in vitamins A, C, and E. And nuts, depending on the types, have some beneficial nutrients besides basic vitamins. I'm not giving you freebies that much that easily. You're going to have to do some research. You've got to ask questions. You don't always have to physically work to survive, but you always do have to mentally work. I'm going to bag these up and let them mature. That little squirrel, I could not believe that it would weigh more than a pound. I do not know for sure. But it has been cutting these loose from trees in such a volume that I can probably fill 2 5-gallon buckets full, from what I can find, and probably from what I have not witnessed, very likely another 2. This can be quite the winter food source. Short story. A few nights ago, 1:45 in the morning, there was a sound that was very much like a boulder breaking loose, rolling down a hill and smashing into trees. This is 3 days later. It's just an opening in the field off of the road. And the landowner didn't want teenagers and young adults driving back here to do their parties, drugs, alcohol, whatever, poaching, so he dug a hole. I can see tire tracks. Make sure I don't got my nose in the picture. To see if he was going northbound and flew off the road, either dodging a deer, or fell asleep at the wheel, or drunk, I don't know. Plant trees that keep you from flying off of cliffs. Okay, from the look of it, yeah, he didn't drive down here deliberately. Lost control, flew off the road. Maybe texting and driving. I did hear voices that night, so there's nobody injured or dead. No sirens, no emergency services. Damn it. The juniper tree was my friend. Hello, Robin. You're wondering if you can make a nest in it, huh? You killed my juniper. It's collecting seeds off of the junipers to help make up for the pine trees dying off due to the coming and going drought. So he couldn't get his door open. So he climbed out the window, and it rained the last couple of days, so it's for the rain. Should have crawled into the back seat and opened the back door. Wait, no. He did open the door a little bit. Is this alcohol? A woman. All your trash goes back into your own car. People, when you got something so powerful as a car, you gotta be fully responsible. That tree saved your ass. Somewhat. Be alert, be alive, be wise. Visiting for breakfast again, huh? Yep. Good morning. I have to look away from the screen for a moment so I can give them my expression and let them know I'm friendly. They're usually pretty docile, but they respond more to my facing them as opposed to having this up in front of my face.